my name is Blanka Ježková and I'm from the Czech Republic, and I started children's publishing house called Hisland. So we are doing and creating on our own the books for children, and we are also trying to do or think even beyond the books. So for me, Hisland is like some platform where teachers and parents can go and take some inspiration from, but also it's a place for artists and creative people, so that they have somewhere where to go, where they can use their skills to glorify God, which is missing, I think, in the Czech Republic now. Yeah, we've so far done 4 of our books. I'm saying we because I cooperate on these books with my oldest daughter, who is 21. And that's one of the elements that I like about our production the most. I mean the participation of children and young generation in general, because I think that it's important that the children's programs can be even created by children or by younger generations, so that they really know what's in and how to engage the audience. So yeah, so we so far done these 4, and it's Survival, which is for boys, then Wi-Fi to Heaven, which is such an activity book for girls. We have 2 series, and then Flashlight or The Torch, and it's the book for small children, very interactive, where you have actually such a plastic foil and you put it on the page and some illustrations disappear and some stands out. You must come and see it. I would say basically art means a lot to me, and that's why I also want the things which represent God to be really nice. And I think that God deserves it, and we should do our best so that even the design and everything would be the best. But books themselves are very important for me, mainly because of that special feature that while you're reading you spend some time, and even these gaps which you have in between reading are so cool for such a self-reflection, which I think is very useful and can really help you to absorb the topic. So yeah, it's definitely really important for me. Definitely the first one is that ministry is not a boring thing, because, and even Christianity, because I'm referring it to my testimony, because I grew up as a child from Christian family, and I liked, all these things and God and everything, but it seemed for me that it's boring. And now, as I started Hisland, I see, all these adventures that are, coming and happening and everything. So it's so challenging and adventurous. So that's definitely, I would say, a ride with God. Yeah. So that's the first thing. The other one is that I'm still learning, and it's not to be afraid to ask for help, even for money, because when God gives us something into our hearts, so we do not have the ability to cover everything. So we should be, brave enough to share it and to say, I really need this, and I'm not able to do this. So it's another thing. And the third one, maybe it's connected to this one, being patient, because God's timing is different. And yeah, it's also a challenge for me. Yeah. MAI is really a blessing for me. That's really, I want to share the testimony that it really is a blessing, and it helped me so much, because this is my second LittWorld, and I came to Hungary to the first one, and before that I was 2 years alone in my ministry, really the only one, and then I came to LittWorld, and I met there a person who asked me and invited me to join his publishing house, which became a huge change for him. It was a game changer. Now it's changing again, but again, I have here such a nice conversation, and I'm able to share the vision, and people are looking at the books, and maybe some, licensing are being sold, and it actually was sold through the LittWorld as well. So it's really big encouragement, and yeah, definitely for me, it's like a family, because I have contacts that I can really be in touch with, and I am using it, and I am using the webinars, and it's so nice to see people and their faces actually, like here in person. So yeah, I'm looking forward for the next one. Thank you, that's nice. Yeah, I need wisdom because it's still very challenging for me. There are so many things that you could do, you could partner with, but I'm just praying so that I really keep the direction that God wants me to do in the Czech Republic. And you never know, because I'm the person who sees the opportunity in every single thing. So it's difficult, but yeah, it's cool that God is in control.